I just got my nails done and I'm in a bad mood. Girl who did my nails right now watches my videos, so I'm sorry, girlfriend. Maybe you shouldn't watch this video because I don't think it's gonna make you feel very good, okay? But this is my truth. I just don't know why it's so hard to find a good nail tag. Like, these nails are fine, okay? These nails are fine. They're pink cat eye nails. I asked her to shorten them, not even necessarily because I wanted shorter nails, but because I knew just by the way that this was headed that I was going to end up in a bad mood having long nails that do not look like what I wanted, and I was going to pay an exorbitant amount. Let's take it from the top. Start by saying I found this nail person and asked if she wanted to work together. She said, sorry, I can't do exchanges. I can't do your nails for free. I said, oh, I wasn't asking for you to do my nails for free. I'm going to make a video. The videos do pretty well. You're going to get visibility based off of that. I have been offered 10 to 30% off discount in the past. Is that anything you'd be interested in? She says no. Honestly, no problem. Fine, that's no problem. People are allowed to say no. I said, hey, no problem. I just thought I would ask. Still happy to book an appointment. She says, perfect, we book an appointment. But that part is important for the story. Sit in the chair. She starts doing my pedicure. She tells me that it's an extra $10 to take the polish off of my toes. Oh, well, why? Because I'm getting gel polish on my toes to begin with. So, like, you're going to have to take the polish off. Why would that be extra? She goes, well, I didn't do your gel polish. So because I didn't do it, I have to charge you $10 to remove it. I say, okay. So she charges me an extra $10 to remove the polish. And then the gel polish pedicure itself was $60. So for my toes, I'm paying $70. Then we transition to the hands. I ask her, how much would it cost? Remember, I used to have long nails. Okay, we cut them off today. I asked her, how much does it cost to do cat eye, gel, and I want 5 different colors, basically. She goes, gel manicure is $50. Adding the cat eye is $30. And if you want a different color every hand, it's $20. Okay, so $100 for this. Cuts my nails down, she shapens them. She's a very sweet, kind girl. This isn't what I wanted going into it. I just knew that if I kept my long nails, I was gonna end up walking out of there spending $300 and I wasn't gonna be happy with it. So I said, just cut the nails off and just give me one cat eye. It's fine. I go to pay. I had already sent her $20 deposit. So what I was gonna send her today was gonna be whatever my total was minus the $20. She tells me total is $220. And so right now I'm supposed to send her $200. I say, sorry, my total is $220 for these nails and for just gel toes? And she goes, yes. And I'm looking at her price menu and she sees that I'm looking at it. And so then she starts saying all the numbers back to me. She's like, it's this, 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 this. And I'm like, please stop saying the numbers. I can read and do the math myself. Just give me a moment. Well, I don't say this to her. I'm like, just give me a moment. I'm like trying to tune her out as I'm like processing it. And she's like, yeah, it's 220, it's 220, so 200 right now. I think it's important to say that just before this, okay, at some point in the conversation, it says that she had been watching my TikTok videos. She was like, oh, your videos do pretty well. I say, oh yeah, thank you. She's like, is TikTok your only job? I said, no. She said, what else do you do for a living? I say, oh, I'm a lawyer. She goes, oh, lawyer. So you make good money. So you can afford this. Okay. That once, and then like 30 minutes later when I'm sitting in the chair, she's like, so you have 2 sources of income? And I said, yeah, I guess. And she was like, okay, lawyers make good money. And I'm like, okay, stop. I don't... Stop. Now we're fast forward. Now we're at the end of the conversation. It's 220, but 200 right now, but plus tip. And I'm like tuning her out because I'm reading the price menu and I'm like, I'm getting that my total is 160. You keep saying 220. I'm getting 160. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. I was doing the math wrong. You're right. It's 160. And I'm just like, yeah, because I'm reading the price menu here, and every time I add it up, it's coming out to 160. So I think I'm supposed to send you 140 right now, right? And she goes, yes, send me 140. I will give her the benefit of the doubt and think that was a mistake, but just based on the context of the conversation, it makes me feel like it wasn't a mistake. And what really, really annoyed me at the end of this was, before I walked in there, I said, hey, as you know, I make these videos. Is it cool if I just record? She was like, yeah, just don't get my face in it. I said, no problem. So I am recording a video, understanding that she didn't want to work with me. No problem. I'm still doing my own series. I want to make my own video. At the end of it, when I'm done making the video, she goes, my social media is, and starts giving me her handles and says, yeah, you can tag. Girl, you said you didn't want to work with me. So now all of a sudden you want me to tag you? That's not how it works. We're either going to acknowledge that this is a form of currency or we're not. I feel like all I've been doing is getting on the internet and just like complaining and venting. But the combination of just meeting men that I don't like and then like my nail thing, I'm at my wit's end. I'm so frustrated. I don't know what more. I feel like I'm about to become a girl that just does not get her nails done. I immediately started texting Joanna and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I feel like I wasted so much money. I feel like I wasted my time. I'm not super happy with these. Why did I spend that money? It was just like, just frustrated. Also, prices have just gotten out of control. Why are you charging me an extra $20 to remove the gel polish just because you didn't do it? You have to remove it anyway. That feels like you're just nickel and diming me. Why are you charging me an extra $50 to do cat eye just because I want 5 different colors? That feels crazy to me. And I know that there's going to be nail techs that come and comment in the video and say, you don't know what it's like. It's expensive. Times are hard. Look, I feel for you. I do. I do not think the solution is nickel and diming clients. Sorry, I don't know. I'm obviously not in your shoes. I don't work in your industry, but I can't imagine that is the solution. I'm frustrated, as always, as usual. There's something wrong with me. I don't know. Am I becoming a Scrooge? I'm like becoming a monster, I think. I don't know. I gotta go. These are my nails. Bye.